Oh, everyone is super hyped up about / routines in Claude. God, I don't know why. And so these are the reasons why I'm not using routines. So number one, the routines live on the cloud in most use cases. And so you have to have a Git repo or a GitHub to host your routine. And so these are fine for simple tasks like checking your emails, running Slack messages. But for more complicated tasks, you're having to add in additional scripts, client secrets, API keys, all these different things, which takes a lot of time to manage. And now let's just say the 15 minutes you took to save time on sending an email or whatever you're using it for now takes you another 15 minutes to now maintain that cloud infrastructure, which almost mitigates the whole reason for a scheduled task. And so reason two is that they cap you at 15 runs per day. And so if you're running like an email checker or a Slack context checker or anything like that, and 15 times a day is just not enough, you'll probably use it by the time you hit lunchtime. And so you might as well just be using another automation tool like inetn that calls Claude Code. And so there's a way around this. So you want your machine to be on all the time. And so you can run scheduled tasks or cron jobs directly through the terminal within your computer. And so you must be wondering, oh Gareth, how do I do this? Well, there are ways to do it. So you can either have Claude hosted on, let's just say, another computer like a Mac Mini. But Mac Minis are like way too expensive for what you actually want them to do. All you're doing is calling a Claude API. And so there's another solution which I'm working on is I'm building this through a microcomputer which is called a Raspberry Pi. This Raspberry Pi will be connected locally to my own MacBook Pro. And all I'll be doing is running cron jobs in terminal within the Raspberry Pi to automate a lot of my scheduled or routines. And so what I get is I get an always on microcomputer always running where I can schedule things from my phone. I can do it through Slack, I can do it through Telegram, I can do it anywhere I want. And so if you want to see how I'm doing this, like follow along and I'll post up like my whole setup and stuff like that. All right, this is it.
I use routines on Claude Code.
Well, you shouldn't.